you. This is Cowhead, basically.
Okay.
Nice food, very healthy. Speaking of healthy, now let's talk about your strategies in terms of how you manage mental health, physical health, and there's obviously the financial health side of things. So how do you balance that out? What's your strategy?
Yeah, so growing business is very stressful, and you need to have that mental strength as much as the physical strength, because you grow in a business and you grow in a family. It just can get chaotic, right? And to me, how I manage that is I read a lot, right? Books that calms me down. I go for massages, but most importantly, I also gym consistently. Monday to Friday, I'm at the gym. So if I wake up, I normally wake up at 3 a.m. and I do what is called the meditation. That means, how do I see my business in the next 10 years? And then I just dream about it, write things down. And then at 5 o'clock, I go to gym. I go to gym, I exercise. You need to keep fresh. So, at some point when I never used to do that, I used to have foggy mindset. My mind is tired, you not eating the right food. Like you said, this is very healthy, it's a healthy part of the cow's head. So you need that to work. And it comes with hard work. It comes with discipline. But you definitely need to look good. Like, I'm proud. Like, when I come out, I know that physically, confidence, it builds your self-esteem.
You look good, you feel good.
Exactly. A healthy mind, a healthy body. A healthy body, a healthy mind. Right? So you need to physically be like that. And that's how I've managed to balance it. Because also I'm growing, my kids are young. It's 8 and a 5-year-old kid. They want to run around. They want to be chased. They want you to pick them up, throw them on the bed, hit them with a pillow, play with them. And that, I'm telling you, my friend, that's a lot of energy to be able to do that. So if you're not keeping fit, if you're not exercising, you wouldn't be able to have that. And then you've missed that part of life that's very important in life, especially in terms of growing a family. You don't want to miss that moment, because that moment is what makes them stronger, and that moment is what makes them become your friends when they grow on. So you cannot say they're going to be friends when they grow. No, you start now, and it means you have to chase them around, and it means I have to be fit to chase them around.
I mean, the tricky part about business is that you deal with a lot of frustrations, anxieties and stresses, be it client not paying on time. I mean, in our line of business, you've got tenants who never really pay on time, So what I would like to understand with you is, what strategies or systems have you put in place to make sure that those frustrations of business does not affect you at home and your family and your wife and the kids, because it can get really frustrating and you can get really anxious.
Yes, and again, that's what I say. Hit the gym. That's where I get my peace. When I'm frustrated, instead of going home to go shout, I rather go to gym and go run and speak to myself, shout at myself, figure things out, ask myself the question, what could I have done differently to the outcome that I got an hour ago, and position my head so that next time my head is trained to be calm, because now I'm aware of myself. And you need that.
Calm is a skill.
Yeah, you need exactly. So when you exercise, you're able to talk to yourself. You're able to push yourself. You're able to understand that life is hard, because no pain, no gain. Right? So through exercises, to get this muscle, it took a lot of hard work, consistency. If I stop now, it's gonna flop. I need to keep going to get my life is hard.
Same applies to business.
The same applies to business. Everything is hard. So you need to put in and take away. This is my me time. Going for a massage is my me time. I need to be very happy within myself to be able to give it out to somebody else.
And it's very important to find hobbies and things that you like doing. I personally golf. I've fallen in love with the sport, and it helps me relax and calms me down, because I was diagnosed with generalized anxiety and depression disorder. I go for therapy, yes, and I do meditate and all of that, but golf has really helped me channel my mind and be in touch with my inner self. Because we cannot lie and say taking a no is good or comfortable. You know, you knock on doors and all you're getting is no. Eventually you get tired, you get discouraged and all of that. So I like the part when you say you need to exercise quite a lot, and I think exercising is more of a hobby because it's not for everyone.
Yes.
You need to like it, you need to enjoy it.
Yes.
So for me, it would be find a hobby, something you enjoy doing.
Yes.
I enjoy coming to Alex, for example.
Yes.
You know, chilling with the gents, having different conversations, speaking to people that come from different backgrounds. You then also realize that my life is not so bad. I need to stop sweating the small stuff because my life is not so bad. There are other people who have it harder and harder than you. You may be complaining about, I want to go to Santon but I can't because of what. There's someone who's complaining to God about not having a meal.
Yes. Yes.
So some have it harder than you do. And I'm not saying it's okay to compare yourself like that, but it's always okay to remind yourself of what you have, because we become so anxious and stressed about things that we want, things that we don't have, that we forget to appreciate the ones that we actually have currently.
Yeah, no, and a friend of mine put this in very simply. He says, at every stage of the life you're in, you get that challenges. So whatever that's coming in your life, at that moment, is where you are. So the bigger the responsibilities you take, you must also expect the bigger the challenges that are going to come.
Yeah.
That's where you're going to hear a lot of people saying no to you.
Yeah.
People like it when you're starting, when you're nobody. And then they say, oh, that's the guy that did this, the guy that did that. But once you got into a certain level, now people want to bring you down. Because everybody wants to take that position.
Yeah. I really enjoyed myself today, and I think and hope that this conversation over here inspired you and gave you a bit of perspective in terms of the journey every entrepreneur takes. You know, it's not an easy journey, but it's doable, it's possible. You just need to have the right systems in place to get you by, to make sure that you reach your destination in one piece. Because I mean, we face a lot of challenges, man, and if you don't have any mechanics or you don't have any mentorship, you'll never know how to tackle those challenges. With that being said, thank you for tuning in. We're about to enjoy our cowhead beat. Peace out till next time.
Cheers.